What's up, everybody? I'm going to be commentating a Digi game here, Digimon battle here between Jake playing Black and Santi playing Purple. I believe Jake won the dice roll, so he will be starting this game. You see both players there setting up their security cards and drawing 5. Jake's going to hatch a Digitama there. WarGreymon. Looks like he has no rookies though, so he's going to hard cost WarGreymon for 5 and pass turn. WarGreymon's a good card there. It's a blocker, 7,000 DP. Now we have Santi evolving into Gabumon there, so he gets to draw a card. Now we have him hard summoning Gabumon for 3 cost, leaving him with 2 costs left, and then a 2 cost Digivolution at 0 into Beezlemon, who is Purple's blocker, and then another Digivolution to another Beezlemon for another 2 cost. Jake's playing an option card there. It de-digivolves and then destroys anything that's hard cost level 4 or lower. And then passes turn again. It looks like he has no rookie still. Santi's bringing out his Beezlemon there from his breeding area. Then I'm playing his Tamer card Matt, which lets him get a purple Digimon or option card back to his hand from his trash, and always will give him 3 memory on his turn. Finally drawing a rookie there with Gatsumon. Digivolving to Numamon. So drawing 2 there. Playing another version of that option card. So again, destroying it. Just specifying the ruling on that card there. Hatching a Pagumon from the breeding area. And then Digivolving to Impmon for 0 cost. It's drawing a card. Hard costing a Gabumon again. And then going into a Beezlemon. And then again, for the 3rd time in a row, Jake plays that option card. Impmon is brought out from the breeding area. Digivolving to a Debimon. Debimon has Vengeance, which means that anything he attacks will get destroyed along with him. Jake chooses to block the security attack with his WarGreymon, killing them both. Normally, it would have just been Debimon being killed, but again, he has Vengeance, so he kills whatever kills him. Santi playing Night Raid there for 2 costs, bringing back the Impmon. WarGreymon is hatched. Digivolve into a Gatsumon, draw 1. Digivolve into a WarGreymon for 2, draw 1. Looks like Jake's trying to set up his defenses back up. And then playing his Tamer Tai, which will give him, on Santi's turn, all his Digimon get 1,000 DP, and then if his memory is 2 or less, he will get 3 memory. Santi Digivolves into a Beezlemon for 4 cost there. Beezlemon's effect will pop Numamon, and then he will attack a security card. Then finally Digivolving into a Debimon, drawing 1. And then playing Wizardmon for 4. Jake brings out the WarGreymon. Jake's in a little bit of a tough spot now. Oh, never mind. He is Digivolving Beezlemon back to his Impmon form with a Spider Shooter. And then for 4 cost, hard summoning a Greymon there. Passing to Santi. Santi brings out his Digimon. Hard costing another Digimon. Digivolving his Imon into yet another Beezlemon, destroying his blocker again. And then passing turn. For those unaware, anytime in Digimon your memory counter goes to your opponent's side, your turn auto ends. That's why sometimes they don't attack. Digivolving into a Charismon. Digivolving his Greymon into Metal Greymon. And then attacking his security. And then finally Digivolving into a WarGreymon with the abilities of Reboot, Blocking, and Jamming, I believe. So now Jake has a very big blocker. Normally it's 11,000, but again, on Santi's turn with Jake's Tamer there, it goes to 12,000 DP. So it's bigger than the Beezlemon. And Santi pays 7 cost with Trump Sword, which destroys any active Digimon. Unfortunate there for Jake. He's going to bring out his rookie. Digivolve into a Greymon. All the pressure's on Jake right now as he doesn't have a blocker. And it looks like Santi has 4 attacks, potentially 5 if he decides to bring out the Impmon from the breeding area on his next turn. And for 3 costs, he's going to bring out his Gatsumon, which is a blocker, which will protect him from one of the attacks. Passing turn to Santi, who then decides to bring out his Impmon. And with his first Wizardmon there, he's going to attack. And it gets destroyed. Wizardmon's effect, when it's destroyed, you get to draw a card. Devimon's attacking with 3,000 DP. Which Jake will block with his Gatsumon. Forgetting that it survives the battle there. Beezlemon will kill the Gatsumon. Devimon's attacking security, which reveals another Tamer. And then Impmon attacks, which reveals Guardramon. So Impmon will destroy itself, and then his effect will activate, which mills the top 3 cards of your deck when he's destroyed. Still not looking great for Jake. He has 1 security card left, and only 1 Digimon with no blockers on the field. Santi has 2 Digimon left on the field with 3 memory, so he can still make plays here. Hard summoning a Piedmon, which is a 12 cost. Piedmon's effect when played, bring out 2 of your Digimon, level 5 or lower, I believe, or 4 or lower from your graveyard. He chooses to bring out his Beezlemons, which are 2 blockers, so now Santi's protected. Digivolving into an Andromon. Drawing a card for it. Jake trying to summon Millennium on there, but Millenniumon's effect is on Digivolution. Going for Numemon to draw a card, seeing if he can get to the Mega, so that he can get to the Millenniumon after that. Going back to Metal Greymon again. Jake's still trying to dig into his deck here. And he does get the Mega, which goes into a high Andromon. swinging into Beezlemon, but Santi blocks it with one of his Vilemon. And then hard costing a Toy Agumon and passing turn. With no blockers on the field, it looks like this might be the end of the game. Santi attacks into the Andromon. The last security card's attacked, and then Beezlemon will end the game there for purple. Santi takes the win.